America is a unique country whose survival relies on the adaptability of the American dream throughout the decades. This nation has matured since its birth, and the dream has evolved alongside it, proving that the United States can survive an ever-changing world by remaining flexible. I chose to examine this transformation using Time magazine covers. The Great Depression was a difficult time and forced Americans to reevaluate their American dream. During the Great Depression, Americans facing hardship went back to the basic goals that had made their country prosper years ago. The cover of Time magazine, published February 19, 1934, featured an image of Harry Lloyd Hopkins, the Federal Emergency Relief Administrator during the Great Depression. He was in charge of providing relief and care to the millions of people who suffered. Other countries facing depression surrendered control to dictatorships, but dissent with the federal government was gradually overcome as numerous efforts were made to restore the economy. The civil rights movement of the mid-1900s included the expansion of the American dream to include equality for all races. No matter how many laws were passed ordering integration, their effectiveness relied on the power of the people. The Time magazine cover on October 7, 1957, featured a scene from the all-white high school in Little Rock, Arkansas. When 9 African American students tried to attend the first day of school, a white mob formed to block their entrance, along with the National Guard answering the governor's summons. The president sent in troops to protect the Little Rock Nine, but they could only prevent violence, not hate. Many activists of this time nationwide fought for a colorblind American dream. Years later, women wanted to earn their American dream as well. While most people did not actively discriminate against women, they tended to be ignored or not taken seriously. The American dream for many women grew into a search for respect and equal opportunity. In 1981, President Reagan appointed the first female justice to the Supreme Court, Sandra Day O'Connor, showing the country that progress required more than just talk. Time magazine featured her on the cover of their July 20th issue as a role model for young women who want to get involved in the government.
When a young Sandra Day graduated from Stanford Law School near the top of her class, in 2 years instead of the usual 3, she was offered just one job in the private sector. Her prospective employer asked her how well she typed and told her there might be work for her as a legal secretary. Now, I cannot know how she would have fared as a legal secretary, but she made a mighty fine justice of the United States Supreme Court. A judge, an Arizona legislator, cancer survivor, child of the Texas Plains. Sandra Day O'Connor is like the pilgrim in the poem she sometimes quotes, who has forged a new trail and built a bridge behind her for all young women to follow.
Today, the American dream embodies the struggle of the nation to reestablish economic independence and a formidable reputation around the world. I created a cover for Time magazine for December 5, 2011, to announce an event that has not happened yet and may never. The cover broadcasts a technology that has created a new renewable energy source. This discovery would give the United States a monopoly on the energy source of the future and would end dependence on foreign oil. It would establish America as the forefront of scientific research and knowledge and earn the amount of admiration and respect it once received from other countries. People can see the slow yet steady decline in the economy and are searching for a breakthrough to put America back on top. Throughout American history, people have had to reevaluate their values as the times change, knowing that those who do not bend will break. The American dream has been a compass, guiding the nation through difficult and controversial times to the security that lies beyond.